What is up, everybody? I'm Hefe Picks, and this is Cappers Only, powered by DubClub. Cappers Only is the show we get on here every week, introduce a new capper to all you guys. How do they start their account? What's their favorite sport? What's their system? And then the best part, we give you guys a best bet. But before we introduce this week's Cappers Only guest, let me tell you guys about this show and why it is possible. It is because of DubClub. DubClub is the hub for simplified sports handicapping. If you're a capper, you can use DubClub to supercharge your business. And if you're a sports fan looking to find your perfect capper, head on over to dubclub.win and let's start winning more together. Now, without further ado, our guest this week, Sports Prophet. Let's get him in here. What's up, man? Thank you for being here today and joining us on Cappers Only.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you having me, and looking forward to doing this for a while since you guys reached out, and happy to be here.
Appreciate your time, man. Appreciate your time. Let's not waste anybody else's time, though. This is Cappers Only, powered by DubClub, so let's get right into it. Tell us a little bit, man, about how you started the account, why you started the account, why are you here?
Yeah, I mean, probably like a lot of other cappers, obviously I enjoy doing this, so that's been a big motivation. Actually started over COVID when COVID kind of hit, and ended up kind of working a little bit more from home than I had before. This is something I've been doing for going on 10 years now, professionally. And so one of my buddies had reached out and said, "Hey, why don't you start posting yourself on Twitter?"
Yep.
And I didn't even know that anybody did that. So I didn't even know that was a thing. And one of the fun things about when I started, I'm sure you guys remember, was the Madden simulations. Do you remember those?
Oh, boy, do I. During COVID, yeah, times got rough.
Yeah, so, everybody was betting on, Nicaraguan soccer, Madden simulations.
And KBO.
Yeah, and KBO, pretty much. That was pretty much it. So, so that's actually how I started my account, just kind of posting Madden simulations for fun. We had a little Discord going, and it just kind of blossomed. And once COVID finally passed and regular sports kind of took over again, did it for free for a while, just for fun. And the account got big enough, and finally launched my service in September of 2021.
That's awesome, man. So tell me about your name, Sports Prophet. Any story behind that? How'd you come up with that one?
It's funny because I saw the question on the little prompt there, and I don't really remember exactly how. I remember thinking, just kind of came up with it, and obviously, as a handicapper, we want to try to be prophetic. We don't really know anything. We don't know what's going to happen. We can try to give you a great edge and hopefully win over the long run. But Sports Prophet was kind of quick and catchy, so that's what I ended up going with. Had a guy make a little logo for me, and I've just stuck with it.
I'm looking at your logo right now, man. I like it. I like it all. I love the little script there that he's reading off.
Little scroll, yeah.
It's got little scrolls. Yeah. I like that, man. All right, man. So, all right, you told us about your name, told us about why you started the account. So tell us what your best, favorite, and most profitable sport is. Now, this could be all one answer. It could be three separate answers. It's really, what do you like? What does the Sports Prophet's favorite sport? And then what do you make the most money on?
Yeah, it's kind of actually all rolled into one. Like you said, my favorite sport to bet is college football, and it's my most successful sport. Right now, I'm just, I'm doing soccer because soccer is kind of year round, and it kind of holds down the fort for me as far as it gives me enough volume to make it year round and continue to make money. My partner for my service, he owns a UFC algorithm, and he's a full-time UFC bettor. It's all he does is bet UFC. Actually quit his finance job to do this full-time, and so I'm really thankful that he's joined the team. He joined in October, and he's been crushing ever since. So those are kind of our three main sports. Is NFL, college football, soccer is year-round, and then UFC is fairly year-round. So, but as far as my favorite sport and most profitable, I would say that would have to be college football. It's I think we were last three seasons 62, 63, and 60%. Last season was a little bit down, but by far, I mean, those are our best numbers compared to any other sport for sure.
Love that. So when you say you got yourself a little team, so it's not just you. You have more people in your group, so to speak.
Well, it is me, and then so I met my partner Matt through my oldest brother lives in the Baltimore area and was friends with this guy and said, hey, one of my friends just quit his big finance job to start betting UFC full time, and he said he must be good, and I said I don't know if he's good, but we'll find out. So we 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 kind of touched base and stayed in contact, and he ended up being really great, and he
Yeah,
has his own algorithm that he built from scratch, and
it's
uh,
amazing.
it's been a really great addition to the team. So he handles UFC and I handle the rest.
Gotcha, man. Gotcha. All right, man. Well, thank you for all that. Big. So, I mean, I can't move on without asking, what's your college football team?
Well, I'm from Waco, so my team is technically Baylor, but not super optimistic about the direction the program's going personally. But
You might have to switch over soon.
it is what it is, right?
Got it, man. Got it. All right, man. Thank you for all those answers. Let's move on. Next question is what's your system? So you say you're a big college football guy. You say you're a big soccer guy. With UFC, we get it. You have the algorithm. But talk to us about the other sports. How do you get the plays and are confident that this is what you're going to send to your clients?
Yeah, so I used to operate on a 1, 2, 3 unit scale. For anybody listening that might be new to sports betting, if you have $1,000, I recommend 2% units, which is actually fairly aggressive. So if you have $1,000, 2% of your bankroll is going to be $20, right? So if I send out a 1 unit play, it's going to be to win $20. I ended up changing that at the new year to a 2, 3, 5 unit scale because my calling card is my max plays. I believe I have the best max edge in the industry personally, and my record shows that I'm 70% all time on my max plays. So the reason I made that adjustment to a 2, 3, 5 unit scale is because I'm a low volume player. So I'm not going to send you 20 plays a day. I'm going to send you 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 on a Saturday at the most during the busy time of the year. So since I'm playing low volume, I'm really only trying to send you the plays that I feel we have the greatest edge in. So that's why I made the adjustment to 2, 3, and 5 units because we weren't playing a lot of plays. So I wanted our wins to count for more.
Quality over quantity.
Exactly.
Totally understood, man. Great. I love it. I love the change from the system. If you're gonna put a max play out, you might as well have it be the value that it is, right? And not be just a little smidge above a regular play, so to speak. So I totally understand the mathematics and where you're coming from on that. All right, man. Well, before we move on and get to play and speak about your experience with DubClub, let me shout out DubClub because without them, there would be no Cappers Only. Guys, DubClub is the hub for simplified sports handicapping. If you're a capper looking to supercharge your business, DubClub is the place for you. If you're a person, a client, anybody who likes sports, they're just looking to find the perfect capper for them, like Sports Profit, head to dubclub.win right now. There's a QR code in the corner. You could scan that. It'll bring you right to DubClub, or you can just go to dubclub.win and find plethora of people that can meet your needs. But make sure you guys check out Sports Profit because he is a great one to follow. Tell us a little bit about your experience with DubClub.
Yeah, my experience with DubClub has really been great. I think I was one of the first guys to join, and so I've seen them start it and really adapt and add new elements as far as from a handicapper perspective. These guys really work hard for you, which is obviously what you want. If anytime you have a business partnership, you want your business partners to be working as hard as you are. And of course, they're facilitating the sale for you. So if we're making any sales, that's how they're making their little percentage. So it's really a healthy partnership, and I think they do a great job. And then from a player's perspective, if you sign up with me or any of the other great cappers on DubClub, the experience is really great. They offer as soon as I send the play out, it's going to go to your text, your Telegram, your email, it's going to go to you in a plethora of ways. I think they're working on Discord right now. So overall, just they're really dominating this market.
Yeah, man.
They're doing a great job. Nobody else is doing it like DubClub.
To make it well said, they just make your life easier, man.
Absolutely.
Simply put, nobody's doing it like DubClub. All right, man. Well, let's stop building. Let's get to it. We're here. It's time to give the people what they want. They want a best bet sports profit. So it's time that you give it to them. And with today's best bet, we are heading over to the Champions League, my friend. Tell us what you got. Tell us what the play is. Tell us why it's a winner.
Yeah, we're going to the Champions League qualies. These are teams some of you might have heard of, some of you might not. We are taking this team from Kazakhstan, Tobal Kostanay, and they're hosting Ferencváros from Hungary, probably a more well-known of the two. I'm going to take both teams to score here. I've got this right now on Bovada, which is one of my main soccer books at a -138 price. A little bit juicy. I kind of draw the line right around there at the -140 mark, so I'm willing to play it, just because I think the implied probability is really good here. So Tobal, the home team, they've got a couple of some of these European seasons are just now starting, right? This team from Kazakhstan, Tobal, they've already got a couple games under their belt. Their last 4 games, 4-2, 1-0, 3-1, and 2-2. These guys are the class of this league in Kazakhstan. They're going to be at home here, which in soccer is a huge deal because it changes the way you play tactically. It changes your motivation. You're more comfortable. So everything is playing at home is a big deal in this matchup. So the road team, obviously, they're going to be the more talented of the two. Talking about Ferencváros here, I'm talking about the team from Hungary. They are going to have an edge in class, and that's why they're favored here. But they're not favored by a whole lot. I think they're still plus money. So to me, that price is pretty telling that they're not this huge road favorite. It lets you know that they're not just going to completely wax this team from Kazakhstan. This team from Kazakhstan is going to be prepared. And also what I like about this matchup is that Ferencváros, they have not played any regular season games. They've only played club friendlies. So they're going to be potentially the rustier of the two. And anytime you have rust in soccer, the home team can very well make you pay for that. So I think both the score is pretty likely in this scenario. Probably to me should have been closer to like -160, -170 range. Just kind of the cherry on top here. I'm not a big trends guy. I'm more of an analytics guy. I'm more of a guy that wants to see the teams play with my eyes. And that's my primary reasoning for this play is because I've seen both of these teams play. But the cherry on top here is that the home team, Tobal, has scored in 37 straight matches at home. So that's not a bad cherry.
I'll tell you what, not a bad trend at all, my man. All right, you heard it here, Froze, from Sports Profit. We're going with Tobal, Ferencváros, both teams to score. That's at -140 odds. That's a Champions League qualifying game. Make sure everybody follows Sports Profit. Make sure everybody tails that best bet. Thank you so much for being on here with us on Capper's Corner, powered by DubClub, guys. You guys already know DubClub is the place that you need to go if you're a capper looking to supercharge your business. If you're a client looking for somebody like a Sports Profit, QR code's right there in the corner. Scan it. It'll bring you right to DubClub.win, where you can follow people like Sports Profit and so many others. Because just like he said, nobody does it better than DubClub. And with that being said, everybody, this does it for Cappers Only. But we will be back next week. We will have another capper to unveil to the world, talk about who they are, why they started, what's the system, and some best bets. Sports Profit, thank you so much for your time today, man. And let's cash, brother. Until next time, peace.